सो डियर स्टूडेंट, स्वागत है आपका आपके अपने यूट्यूब चैनल SRGCHOD इलेक्ट्रिकल पर। एक बार फिर से इलेक्ट्रिकल मशीन में जो हमारा नया टॉपिक है दैट इज सिंगल फेज ऑटो ट्रांसफार्मर। सो दिस इज लेक्चर नंबर 12 एंड इन दिस लेक्चर वी विल डिस्कस द सिंगल फेज ऑटो ट्रांसफार्मर। टिल द डे in the previous lecture we have discussed two winding transformer, but here there is a new topic that is single phase auto transformer. So let's begin with single phase auto transformer. So first of all I would like to inform you that in single phase auto transformer there is only a single core. In two winding transformer we have two separate cores and at each core a winding is placed, but that is not here in case of single phase auto transformer. In case of single phase auto transformer both the primary and secondary winding are placed on a single magnetic core. So if this is a magnetic core like that, this is a magnetic core, so at this magnetic core both the windings, that is primary windings and secondary windings, are placed like that. This is like that. This. Okay. So this is called as the primary winding and this is called as secondary winding. At the secondary we will connect the load. This is load and current in the load is I2 and the terminal voltage is V2. Okay. Here the supply voltage is equal to V1, this is V1, and primary current is I1. Here this is point A, this point is B suppose, and this point is C. So you can see here that the winding AC from point A to C, this is the total winding is called as the primary winding. This is called as primary winding, and the total number of turns in this primary winding is, suppose, that is equal to N1. So in this winding, primary winding, the number of turns is N1, and the winding from B to C is called as secondary winding. So winding BC is called as secondary winding, and number of turns in this is equal to, this is N2, that is number of turns in this is equal to N2. So you can see here that the secondary winding is common. The secondary winding BC is common in both the primary winding and secondary winding. So here we have seen that on a single magnetic core both the windings, that is primary winding and secondary winding, are connected. So we can represent this circuit with the help of the windings like that. This is the primary winding, this is primary winding, this is point A, and suppose this point is B point. From B take the winding and we take out the terminal for load. This is like that. So this is voltage V2, this current is I2. This is primary voltage V1 like that, and this point is C. The primary current is equal to how much? It is equal to I1. The total number of turns in primary winding is N1, in secondary that is N2, and you can see here that from A to C the total number of turns is how much? It is equal to N1, and from B to C the number of turns is N2. The number of turns N2 is common in primary as well as in secondary. So the number of turns from A to B will be equal to how much? It will be N1 minus N2. You can see here. So we can write that single phase auto transformer is a type of transformer in which both the both the primary and secondary windings are placed on a single core. You can see here. In the second point, we can see here that in case of two winding transformer, there were two cores and two windings were electrically separated to each other. Means there was no electrical connection between primary winding and secondary winding. But here you can see that there is an electrical connection between primary and secondary winding. You can see here the primary winding is electrically connected with secondary winding. Also, the primary winding is magnetically coupled with the secondary winding. It means there are two types of connection between primary winding and secondary winding. Means primary and secondary winding are connected magnetically as well as electrically. But in case of two winding transformer, the two windings were connected only magnetically. So in this both the windings are connected. Both the windings are connected magnetically as well as electrically. मीन्स दोनों तरह के कनेक्शन इसमें होते हैं, इलेक्ट्रिकल कनेक्शन भी होता है और मैग्नेटिक कनेक्शन के थ्रू भी दोनों वाइंडिंग एसोसिएट होती हैं. नेक्स्ट पॉइंट, इट मीन्स जब दोनों तरह से कनेक्शन है हमारा, मीन्स प्राइमरी और सेकेंडरी वाइंडिंग आर मैग्नेटिकली कपल्ड एज वेल एज इलेक्ट्रिकली कपल्ड. इट मीन्स द पावर फ्रॉम प्राइमरी टू सेकेंडरी विल बी ट्रांसफर ड्यू टू द इंडक्शन इफेक्ट एज वेल एज कंडक्शन इफेक्ट. It means the auto transformer will operates on the principle of electromagnetic induction as well as on the principle of conduction. So this transformer operates on the principle of magnetic induction as well as conduction. इसका मतलब ये है कि प्राइमरी से सेकेंडरी में जो भी हमारी पावर ट्रांसफर होगी वो किसकी वजह से होगी, इंडक्शन की वजह से होगी. दूसरा किसकी वजह से होगी, कंडक्शन की वजह से होगी. मतलब द पावर विल बी ट्रांसफर्ड इन द बोथ वे ड्यू टू मैग्नेटिक इंडक्शन एंड ड्यू टू कंडक्शन. ठीक है. So now we will see the circuit diagram from here. You can see. ठीक है. देखिएगा, आपने देखा है कि ट्रांसफॉर्मर जो ऑपरेट्स करता है वो ऑपरेट्स करता है कांस्टेंट केवीए पर. मतलब जो इनपुट केवीए होता है वही आपका आउटपुट केवीए होता है. Means the apparent power remains same when we transfer the power from primary to secondary. So the MMF in the winding AB should be equal to the MMF in the winding BC. So you can see in case of auto transformer, the MMF in winding AB, MMF of winding AB should be equal to MMF of winding BC. As that in case of two winding transformer, the primary MMF N1 I1 is equal to N2 I2. Similarly here, because these two windings are connected on the same core, these are connected magnetically, therefore the MMF in this portion should be equal to MMF in that portion. So MMF in winding AB, the total number of turns are how much? N1 minus N2, and current is I1. So it will be N1 minus N2 into I1 is equal to, in the secondary winding, number of turns is how much? It is equal to N2. Now we will see the value of current in this winding. So you can apply the KCL at that point. I1 is incoming current, I2 is outgoing current. So suppose this current will be I2 minus I1. Simply you can apply KCL at this point. that is incoming current, that is outgoing current. Suppose this current is x, so x plus I1 is equal to I2, so x will be equal to I2 minus I1. So in this direction the current will be I2 minus I1, so it will be I2 minus I1. ठीक है, so it will be N1 I1 minus N2 I1 is equal to N2 I2 minus N2 I1. You can see here N2 I1 will cancel out, so we will get N1 I1 is equal to N2 I2. So from here we can check N1 upon N2 is equal to I2 upon I1, and since the voltage in the primary and secondary winding depends upon the number of turns, so we can write that is V1 upon V2, which is equal to transformation ratio. So in case of auto transformer, the transformation ratio K will be equal to V1 upon V2 is equal to I2 upon I1 is equal to N1 upon N2. So this is the transformation ratio of auto transformer. Okay, now we will see, as I have explained, that this transformer operates on the principle of magnetic induction as well as electric conduction. Therefore the power from the primary to secondary is transferring due to the magnetic induction, that is magnetically as well as electrically. So we will see the amount of power transfer magnetically and the amount of power transfer conductively. So let's see here. The total power output, you can see total power output, how much power we are getting as output. Output voltage is how much? It is V2 and current through the load is I2. So output power for output kVA we can write the apparent power, that is equal to V2 I2. So इसको लिखेंगे हम, this is ST मतलब total kVA is equal to V2 I2. Okay, that is total kVA in the output is equal to V2 output. Now power transferred magnetically. Okay, you can see. So how much power from primary to secondary we are transferring magnetically, you can see. So जितनी भी power इस winding में होगी, उतनी power क्या कर रहे हैं हम ट्रांसफर कर रहे हैं, because this is the secondary winding. So it will be equal to magnetically, या इसको हम लिख सकते हैं inductively. Okay, so it will be S inductively will be equal to the power in this secondary winding. So in this secondary winding the voltage across this winding is V2 and current flowing through this winding is I2 minus I1. So it will be V2 into I2 minus I1. So we can write V2, I2 is common, so it will be 1 minus I1 upon I2. So it will be V2 I2 into 1 minus 1 upon KA. KA is the, ध्यान से देखिएगा, KA is the transformation ratio of auto transformer. This is not the transformation ratio of two winding transformer. It is the transformation ratio calculated for auto transformer. So this is S inductively कितना आया हमारे पास? This is equal to V2 I2 into 1 minus 1 upon K. Total output KVA कितना है? V2 I2. So total output kVA ST will be equal to how much? Because this total output कैसे मिल रहा है हमें? मैग्नेटिकली या इंडक्टिवली तो जो पावर ट्रांसफर हो रही है और कंडक्टिवली जो पावर ट्रांसफर हो रही है, तो ST शुड बी इक्वल टू S इंडक्टिवली प्लस S कंडक्टिवली. ओके, सो वी कैन कैलकुलेट S कंडक्टिवली इज इक्वल टू ST माइनस S इंडक्टिवली. टोटल पावर में से अगर हम इंडक्टिवली पावर सब्ट्रैक्ट कर देंगे तो हमें कौन सी पावर मिल जाएगी? कंडक्टिवली पावर. सो यू कैन सी हियर that S conductively will be equal to total ST is how much? V2 I2. So this is V2 I2 minus inductively is V2 I2 into 1 minus 1 upon Ka. Ka is the transformation ratio of auto transformer. So it will be V2 I2 minus V2 I2 plus V2 I2 upon K. So V2 I2 से V2 I2 cancel. So as conductively you will get that is V2 I2 upon K. So these are the very important results. These are important results, and this is called as the volt ampere relation. This is called as volt ampere relation. So now this is equation suppose first and this is equation second. We can calculate how much power we are getting inductively in comparison to total power and how much power we are getting conductively in comparison to total power. So the ratio of power inductively upon ST is equal to, it will be V2 I2 into 1 minus 1 upon Ka divided by V2 I2. So S inductively upon ST is equal to, this will be equal to 1 minus 1 upon Ka. Okay, you can put the value of Ka is equal to N1 upon N2. So it will be equal to N2 upon N1. ठीक है. Similarly we can calculate S conductively upon S total is equal to how much? This is V2 I2 upon this is Ka into V2 I2, so it will be equal to 1 upon Ka. So in this way you can calculate the relation between inductive power or power transfer inductively to the total power transfer conductively to the total power. Now we will see the volt ampere relation volt ampere relation between auto transformer and two winding transformer. Volt ampere is nothing but it is the kVA rating. Means एक kVA रेटिंग किसकी होगी, टू वाइंडिंग ट्रांसफार्मर की होगी, एक kVA रेटिंग किसकी होगी, ऑटो ट्रांसफार्मर की होगी. तो दोनों की रेटिंग में क्या डिफरेंस होता है, क्या रिलेशन होता है, वही हम. सो टू ऑब्टेन द वोल्ट एम्पियर रिलेशन बिटवीन ऑटो ट्रांसफार्मर एंड टू वाइंडिंग ट्रांसफार्मर, लेट्स ड्रा द ऑटो ट्रांसफार्मर like that. This is auto transformer. This voltage is V1. This current is I1. This point is suppose A and this point is suppose this is B and this is the load terminal. This is load. The voltage across this load is V2 and current is equal to I2. This point is C. The current in this part is equal to, this is I2 minus I1. Okay, the total number of turns in primary N1, in this is equal to N2, and in this is equal to N1 minus N2. See, okay, so you can see here the V1 is the total voltage across the complete winding, that is from A to C, but from B to C the voltage across BC winding is V2. So the voltage across winding AB will be equal to, this is the total voltage V1, and from B to C the voltage is V2. So the voltage across winding AB will be equal to V1 minus V2. Okay, now this auto transformer is to be converted into two winding transformer. You can see here in case of auto transformer the winding AB and BC both are electrically connected, but in case of two winding transformer these two windings are magnetically isolated. So we can draw these windings separately like that. This is primary winding of two winding transformer, and that is A to B. A to B. Okay. Now the secondary winding is B to C. This is the core, and secondary winding is from B to C. This point is B and this point is C, like that. And this is the load terminal. You can see here. So you can see that the voltage across AB, the voltage across AB is equal to how much? This is equal to V1 minus V2. This is V1 minus V2. And current through this portion AB is equal to I1. So this current is equal to I1. In portion BC, the current is flowing, that is equal to I2 minus I1. So this will be I2 minus I1. It will be I2 minus I1. Sorry, this point is BC and this point is B. You can see here, this current is I2 minus I1. The voltage across the load is equal to V2. Okay, so in this way you can convert this single phase auto transformer into two winding transformer. Now we have to calculate the rating, that is rated output kVA of auto transformer and rated output kVA of auto transformer. Means how much rated apparent power we are getting in the output of auto transformer and how much apparent power output we are getting in the two winding transformer. So kVA rating of auto transformer upon kVA rating of two winding transformer. Okay, we can write it, that is apparent power of kVA rating S auto upon S two winding is equal to, see here, the output apparent power in case of auto transformer, you will get that output voltage is V2 and output current is I2. So it will be equal to V2 into I2 upon, in case of two winding transformer, the output voltage is how much? V2 and current is equal to I2 minus I1. So it will be equal to V2 into I1 minus, I2 minus I1. So we can write here, I can rub it S auto upon S2 winding is equal to, that is V2 I2 upon V2 I2 into, this is 1 minus I1 upon I2. So V2 से V2, I2 cancel. This will be equal to 1 upon 1 minus I1 upon I2 is how much? We have seen that I2 upon I1 is equal to K, that is transformation ratio of auto transformer. So I1 upon I2 will be equal to how much? That is reciprocal of transformation ratio. So it will be 1 upon 1 minus Ka. So it will be Ka divided by Ka minus 1. So in this way you can write that the rating of auto transformer S auto is equal to what? This is Ka upon Ka minus 1 into the rating of two winding transformer, like that. So you can see here that the rating of auto transformer has been increased with the rating of two winding transformer. Means if a two winding transformer of 20 kVA, then the rating of auto transformer will be greater than two winding transformer. It will be 50 kVA or 60 kVA. So we can write that is S auto is greater than S two winding transformer. Keep in mind, this is important point. Okay, this. So this is the volt ampere relation between the auto transformer and two winding transformer. So this is a very important topic. Now we will discuss the next topic, that is when we use the auto transformer, then there is a saving in conductor material. So we have to check that with what factor there is a saving in conductor material when we use an auto transformer in place of टू वाइंडिंग ट्रांसफॉर्मर। मीन्स जब हम टू वाइंडिंग ट्रांसफॉर्मर डिजाइन करते हैं तो हमारा कॉपर मटेरियल ज्यादा लगता है, लेकिन अगर हम उसी रेटिंग का ऑटो ट्रांसफॉर्मर बनाते हैं तो देयर इज ए सेविंग इन द कंडक्टिंग मटेरियल, देयर इज ए सेविंग इन बाइंडिंग मटेरियल। सो कितने फैक्टर से हमारा सेविंग होती है वो देखते हैं। तो दैट इज इंपॉर्टेंट, दैट इज आस्क्ड मैनी टाइम इन एग्जामिनेशन, दैट इज कॉपर सेविंग इन ऑटो ट्रांसफॉर्मर सी है। ओके, so let's take a two winding transformer. Suppose this is a two winding transformer like that. This is a two winding transformer. Suppose here this is primary voltage is V1, this is number of turns is N1, number of turns is N2, secondary voltage is equal to V2. Okay, suppose primary current is I1, so connect a load here. Suppose the load is, this is load and secondary current is I2 and the secondary voltage is equal to, suppose this is V2. Suppose this is a two winding transformer. So in two winding transformer there will be some material used in the winding primary and secondary, there will be some copper material. So now we have to transform this single phase two winding transformer into auto transformer. So in case of auto transformer you can see here that this is the auto transformer, this is auto transformer like that, this is V1 and this is I1, this is I1, this point is A, this point is B and this point is C. This current is I2 and the voltage across this load is V2, and in this winding the current is I2 minus I1. So you can see here the total number of primary is N1 because primary is from A to C, so total number of turns in primary winding is N1. In part BC the number of turns is N2. So in part AB the number of turns will be N1 minus N2. Okay, so first of all we will check, this is two winding transformer, and this is auto transformer. So we will see the volume of copper material, So we have to calculate the volume of copper material. So actually we have to calculate the weight of copper material, that is weight is given in kg. So अगर हमें weight निकालना है तो हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा, हमारे पास वॉल्यूम होना चाहिए, और वॉल्यूम को अगर हम वॉल्यूम डेंसिटी से मल्टीप्लाई कर देते हैं तो हमारे पास क्या आ जाता है, वेट आ जाता है। तो इस चीज को समझिएगा पहले। अगर मैं आपसे कहूं कॉपर वेट, सो दिस इज कॉपर वेट इज इक्वल टू क्या होगा, वॉल्यूम ऑफ कॉपर इनटू वॉल्यूम डेंसिटी। ओके, दैट इज वॉल्यूम किस में होता है आपका, मीटर क्यूब में, और वॉल्यूम डेंसिटी किस में होती है, केजी पर मीटर क्यूब। इट मींस वॉल्यूम डेंसिटी इज ऑलवेज कांस्टेंट। किसी पर्टिकुलर मटेरियल की अगर हम कॉपर की बात करते हैं तो वॉल्यूम डेंसिटी क्या होती है आपकी, सेम होती है, सो कांस्टेंट होती है। इसका मतलब वेट ऑफ कॉपर मटेरियल या कॉपर वेट जो होगा दैट विल बी डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू वॉल्यूम, इट विल बी डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू वॉल्यूम। और वॉल्यूम क्या होता है, वॉल्यूम होता है एरिया इनटू लेंथ, देखिएगा ध्यान से यहाँ। सो पहले हम रिलेट करने जा रहे हैं कि जो हम कॉपर का वेट निकाल लेंगे किसके केस में, टू वाइंडिंग के केस में और ऑटो ट्रांसफॉर्मर के केस में, तो वो वेट एक्चुअली किस पैरामीटर पर डिपेंड कर रहा है। तो सबसे पहले हमने देखा कॉपर वेट को हम क्या लिख सकते हैं, वॉल्यूम इनटू वॉल्यूम डेंसिटी। कॉपर की एक वॉल्यूम डेंसिटी होती है कि पर यूनिट वॉल्यूम में कितने केजी कितना वेट होगा। एल्यूमिनियम की अपनी एक डेंसिटी होती है कि पर यूनिट वॉल्यूम उसका कितना वेट होगा। तो अगर वॉल्यूम को हम वॉल्यूम डेंसिटी से मल्टीप्लाई कर देते हैं तो हमारे पास क्या आ जाता है, वॉल्यूम बच जाता, सॉरी केजी बच जाता है। तो आप देख सकते हो कि यहाँ पर ये जो होती है आपकी वॉल्यूम डेंसिटी हर मटेरियल के लिए कांस्टेंट होती है। इसका मतलब कॉपर का जो वेट है वो किस पर डिपेंड करेगा, वॉल्यूम पर। और किसी मटेरियल का वॉल्यूम क्या होता है, एरिया इनटू लेंथ। सो अब देखते हैं कि जो हमारा वेट है, वेट, सॉरी इसको यही लिख देते हैं, दैट इज, इसका मतलब जो वेट है हमारा, कॉपर वेट है, कॉपर वेट वो किस पे डिपेंड कर रहा है, दैट इज डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू एरिया इनटू लेंथ। ओके, अब किसी वायर का एरिया किस पैरामीटर पर डिपेंड करता है। एरिया को हम क्या लिख सकते हैं, एरिया इज इक्वल टू हम लिख सकते हैं दैट इज करंट I अपॉन J। I इज द करंट दैट इज इन एम्पियर अपॉन दिस इज एम्पियर पर मीटर स्क्वायर। This is the J is the current density. You can write it. So you can see area is equal to current upon current density. करंट की यूनिट क्या होती है, एम्पियर, और डेंसिटी की यूनिट क्या होती है, एम्पियर पर मीटर स्क्वायर। तो अल्टीमेटली एम्पियर से एम्पियर कैंसिल हो जाएगा, ये एरिया आ जाएगा आपका मीटर स्क्वायर। सो एरिया को हम क्या लिख सकते हैं, करंट अपॉन डेंसिटी। किसी मटेरियल की करंट डेंसिटी आपकी क्या होती है, कांस्टेंट होती है। इसका मतलब एरिया क्या होगा आपका, किस पर डिपेंड करेगा, करंट पर डिपेंड करेगा। ओके, और जो लेंथ है, जो आपकी लेंथ है किसी भी कंडक्टर की, वो किस पर डिपेंड करेगी, नंबर ऑफ टर्न्स पर डिपेंड करेगी। तो लेंथ किस पर डिपेंड करेगी, इट विल डिपेंड अपॉन नंबर ऑफ टर्न्स। सो अल्टीमेटली वी कैन राइट दैट कॉपर वेट is directly proportional to N into I. So this is very important that कि कॉपर वेट जो है किस पर डिपेंड करता है, वो डिपेंड करेगा आपके नंबर ऑफ टर्न्स पर और करंट पर डिपेंड करेगा। ओके, सो अब हम देखते हैं कि टू वाइंडिंग के केस में आपका टोटल एमएमएफ, एनआई इज नथिंग बट दैट इज एमएमएफ, कितना होगा, प्राइमरी में कितना होगा, N1I1, सेकेंडरी में कितना होगा, N2I2। तो टोटल एमएमएफ कितना हो जाएगा, N1I1 प्लस N2I2। सो वी कैन राइट दैट कॉपर वेट इन टू वाइंडिंग ट्रांसफॉर्मर अपॉन कॉपर वेट इन ऑटो ट्रांसफॉर्मर इज इक्वल टू। सो पहले बात करते हैं कॉपर वेट इन टू वाइंडिंग ट्रांसफॉर्मर। तो टू वाइंडिंग ट्रांसफॉर्मर में एम्पियर टर्न्स, एनआई इज नथिंग बट इट इज एम्पियर टर्न्स। तो टोटल एम्पियर टर्न्स कितने होंगे, प्राइमरी में होंगे N1I1, सो इट विल बी इक्वल टू N1I1 प्लस सेकेंडरी में कितने होंगे, N2I2, सो इट विल बी N2I2 अपॉन, अब बात करते हैं किसकी, ऑटो ट्रांसफॉर्मर की। तो ऑटो ट्रांसफॉर्मर के केस में आप देख सकते हो कि यहां पर प्राइमरी में कितने हैं, प्राइमरी क्या है आपकी AB। तो AB में कितने हैं आपके N1 माइनस N2, AB में कितने हैं आपके N1 माइनस N2। करंट कितनी है, I1, सो इट विल बी N1 माइनस N2 इंटू I1 प्लस सेकेंडरी में कितने हैं आपके N2, करंट कितनी है, I2 माइनस I1, सो इट विल बी N2 इंटू I2 माइनस I1। दिस कैन बी राइट। ओके, so now we can rub this circuit diagram to calculate the ratio of copper weight in two winding transformer and auto transformer. So here we can write that is copper weight in auto transformer upon copper weight in two winding transformer. See here, this is just reciprocal. In that case we are taking in the numerator as copper weight of two winding, so copper weight is of two winding is now in denominator, So it will be N1 minus N2 into I1 plus N2 into I2 minus I1 upon N1 I1 plus N2 I2. So it will be, we can write that is W for weight of auto transformer upon weight of two winding transformer. It is equal to N1 I1 minus N2 I1 plus N2 I2 minus N2 I1 upon, this will be N1 I1 plus N2 I2. Okay, from here you can see that this is equal to N2 I1 N2 I1, that is, since we can write that is N1 I1 को क्या लिख सकते हैं हम, N2 I2. We can write N1 I1 is equal to N2 I2. This is the concept, that is the MMF should remain same. So we can write that N2 I2 plus N2 I2 minus 2 N2 I1. This N2 I1 and this N2 I1 is minus 2 N2 I1, or from here we can write simple, this is 2 N2 I2 upon, here we can write that is 2 N2 I2. We will replace this N1 I1 with N2 I2. So you can see here that is N2 I2 minus N2 I1 upon N2 I2. So W auto upon W two winding is equal to, it will be N2 I2 is common, this will be 1 minus I1 upon I2 upon, this is N2 I2, N2 I2 से N2 I2 cancel, so it will be 1 minus I1 upon I2 is 1 upon Ka, that is reciprocal of transformation ratio of auto transformer. So it can be written as Ka upon, this is Ka minus 1 upon Ka. So we can write that is copper weight required in auto transformer is equal to how much? This is Ka minus 1 upon Ka times of copper weight required in two winding transformer. So from here we can see that W auto is less than W two winding transformer, means सेम रेटिंग का ऑटो ट्रांसफॉर्मर बनाने के लिए हमें क्या होगी, कम कॉपर की जरूरत पड़ेगी जितना कॉपर आपका टू वाइंडिंग ट्रांसफॉर्मर में लग रहा है. फॉर एग्जांपल अगर हमें 200 kVA का एक टू वाइंडिंग ट्रांसफॉर्मर बनाना है और एक हमें ऑटो ट्रांसफॉर्मर बनाना है, तो अगर दोनों ट्रांसफॉर्मर आपके सेम रेटिंग के होंगे, 200 kVA के होंगे, तो ऑटो ट्रांसफॉर्मर में जो मटेरियल लगेगा कॉपर मटेरियल, दैट विल बी लेस इन कंपैरिजन टू टू वाइंडिंग ट्रांसफॉर्मर. तो डियर स्टूडेंट, इस लेक्चर में आज इतना ही देखते हैं. तो इस लेक्चर में हमने डिस्कस किया बेसिक प्रिंसिपल ऑफ सिंगल फेज ऑटो ट्रांसफॉर्मर, किस तरह से एमएमएफ को इक्वल रख के हम ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन रेशियो कैलकुलेट करते हैं. आफ्टर कैलकुलेटिंग द ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन रेशियो वी हैव ऑब्टेन द अमाउंट ऑफ पावर दैट इज ट्रांसफर इंडक्टिवली एंड कंडक्टिवली, and after that we relate the volt ampere relation between auto transformer and two winding transformer. After that we have obtained the ratio of copper weight required for auto transformer and for two winding transformer. One more thing is here, we can calculate the saving in copper material, means how much copper we are saving. So we continue for 2 minutes only. We can calculate the saving in copper material. So saving in copper material, saving in copper material, copper material. So saving will be equal to how much? That is W two winding transformer minus W auto transformer, means टू वाइंडिंग ट्रांसफार्मर में हमारा ज्यादा लग रहा था, ऑटो में हमारा कम लग रहा है, तो कितना कम लग रहा है ये निकालने के लिए हमने क्या किया, वेट ऑफ टू वाइंडिंग ट्रांसफार्मर माइनस वेट ऑफ ऑटो ट्रांसफार्मर मटेरियल, सो इट विल बी WTO माइनस W ऑटो कितना है हमारे पास, इट इज इक्वल टू KA माइनस 1 अपॉन KA ऑफ टू वाइंडिंग, दैट इज W टू वाइंडिंग, so it will be equal to TWO that is 1 minus KA minus 1 upon KA, so it will be weight of two winding transformer into KA minus KA plus 1 upon KA, KA से KA cancel, so saving will be equal to W2 winding upon KA, so this is the saving, so this is saving in copper material, saving in copper material. So how much copper we are saving? We are saving weight of two winding transformer divided by transformation ratio. Transformation ratio of auto transformer is near about equal to 1, so this formula will give you here. If we have to calculate the percentage saving in copper material, so we can write percentage saving in copper material, so it will be equal to, that is saving is how much, W2 upon KA into divided by WT टू वाइंडिंग इंटू 100, मीन्स ये जो सेविंग परसेंटेज सेविंग निकाल रहे हैं किसके रेफरेंस में हम निकाल रहे हैं, टू वाइंडिंग ट्रांसफार्मर के, सो WTWO से WTWO कैंसिल हो जाएगा, सो इट विल बी इक्वल टू 1 अपॉन KA इंटू 100, इट इज परसेंटेज सेविंग, सो 1 अपॉन KA फैक्टर से आपकी परसेंटेज सेविंग हो जाएगी। इसका मतलब ये है कि ऑटो ट्रांसफार्मर में क्या हो रहा है, हमारी कॉपर की सेविंग हो रही है। सो इस लेक्चर में डियर स्टूडेंट्स इतना ही। अगले लेक्चर में, नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में वी विल डिस्कस द एडवांटेजेस ऑफ ऑटो ट्रांसफार्मर, सम इंपॉर्टेंट एप्लीकेशंस ऑफ ऑटो ट्रांसफार्मर एंड the conversion of two winding transformer into auto transformer. That is very important topic, that when a two winding transformer is given, then how you will convert this two winding transformer into the auto transformer. So these all topics we will discuss in the next lecture. So dear student, I request to subscribe the channel, share and like the videos. Thank you.